I'm just sick 1 week ago.
You too? Like Nancy?
Yeah.
Why? Because of the weather change?
Because we sit together.
Who got sick first? You or her? Who was first?
I'm sick first and I get well already. So she is catching the ill from me. So I continue catching ill from her.
So it's going back and forth. I see. You're passing it. Yeah. It's sharing, right? Yeah, I see. Okay. Sharing the germs and the viruses. Okay. What's the name of your school? The name of your school?
I went to Chong'an High School.
Okay.
It is the most famous in my city.
Okay. And what is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is maybe English.
Maybe.
Because when I go to the kindergarten, I saw that my friend can be teach. I saw my friends learn English at school, but I don't pay money for that class, so I could not enter to the class. And then I went home and asked my mom to find a an English center for me to learn, so that I started learning learning English for about 11 years ago.
11 years ago. That's a long time ago. All right. And do you get on with your classmates? Do you get on? Do you get along? Like, do you get a good time with your classmates? Do you get friends? Do people like you?
I think at the last grade of the high school, we like sharing the memories with each other. And this year is very fortunately because my teacher is very kind and the classmate is very suitable and don't have any fight or argue or something.
Argues or troubles? I see. Okay, that's great. So you have a good atmosphere. You enjoy studying there. And talking about news, do you watch the news or do you read news?
I usually watching news on TV with my family during the dinner, so that my family can talk about that while eating.
So you discuss all the dinner, the news. I see. And what kind of news do you like following? Like, do you like news about fashion or about famous people, or about politics, economics, technology?
I enjoy the news about something that violence, like murder or something like that.
You like the crime news?
Yeah.
Yeah, not killing and murdering and yeah, all this kind of stuff. Why?
I don't know why, but maybe because my dream when I was a kid is to be a doctor who is check the
Autopsy?
the
Autopsy doctors?
yeah.
So you want to check the corpses to see what's the reason for the death? Okay, that's yeah. I've been there. I've seen that. Yeah, it's not nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go to part two. Part two, we talk about interesting historical place. You have to tell me what is it, what's the name, where is it, what you can see there, and why do you think it's interesting? All right. I'll give you a minute so you can write some notes. Nancy's waiting for you outside. tell me about the historical place that you find interesting?
I will tell you about the temple, which is located in Bangkok, which is my hometown too. Uh, I went to Hindu temple last summer vacation, and it is the occasion of Hindu death anniversary, so I can see a lot of people. They go to the temple to pray for luck and lots of traditional games or traditional music performed in here. And it is famous because it was built for about 500 years ago. And it is one of the historical heritage uh, has preserved by the UNESCO. And uh, I find it very interesting because this is a place held the traditional festival. It, I think it will be reserved for a long time to uh, because it has a great meaning for the habitat.
Okay, I see. Now, we go to part three. Why do people in your sorry, no, not why. Do people in your country enjoy visiting historical places? Do you think people like going to these kind of places in general?
I think they enjoy to go to historical heritage because some of the some some of the indigenous people in my country don't have the don't have the opportunity to visit all of them, so they can go to another place and pay a visit while they have leisure time. And studying about the history is very enjoyable and interesting.
Okay. And do people tend to protect historical buildings, or do they damage them, vandalize them, litter them?
I think the government will be will raise a fund to protect them, and maybe they can use the money while when the visitor pay and renovate renovating it. So
How about the visitors, the people who go to visit these places? Do you think they protect the place, or they damage it? They throw garbage, maybe?
I think most of them can damage the the, the thing inside, such as I went to the temple and I saw a lot of name of the couple on the house on the wall, and I some of tree cut down around it because they're afraid that if they will have snake or something can injure the visitors.
I
So
see.
they cut down.
The tree.
Yeah, they cut down the tree.
I see. All right. Next question. What do you think will happen in the future with the historical places? Do you think they will be destroyed or preserved or renovated?
I think they will be preserved and renovated because it is our culture and we must protect them in order to in order to recognize our specialties to the foreign travel.
Foreigners. Okay. And how do people promote historical places in your country? How people advertise them? In what ways? Do they put ads on TV or internet?
I saw many advertising on the TV about the the festival, the the heritage place, and they also link with the get in touch with the tour
Companies?
companies, and so the company can make this with
Can
can
promote
turn
it?
it can turn it to the destination along the tour.
I see.
So this is the best way to advertising the heritage.
Okay. Thank you for the speaking, and now you can go home.